right, guys, welcome back to my channel. Now, today I just want to talk about advertising your NFTs in order to get more buyers. Now, number one is you're not really trying to sell your NFTs, you're trying to sell yourself as a person. So, a lot of people they go online and they're constantly saying, buy my NFT, buy my NFT, but they're not selling themselves. So, the number one way I would say for people who have just gotten into NFTs is to get out and know the art community. Now, you may not be able to physically go out and talk to people, especially with the COVID restrictions, but on Twitter, let me just head over here so I can show you guys. This is my Twitter page here. It's Anomaly Art NFTs if you want to go and follow me. Now, I follow a lot of people who actually promote NFTs. Everyone I follow on here is people who promote NFTs, people who are constantly sharing. See, this person says, drop your unsold NFT. What I would do is I would put my link here, I would put a picture, I'll write a little bit about the NFT. Another person drop that art. I'll write a little bit about it. I will communicate with the community and we all share our NFTs back and forth between each other. So that's the way that you can definitely get your NFTs out. There's also Instagram, posting on there, being interactive with the community. So that's the thing people have to understand. They think they can just drop something on Opensea or drop something on Foundation and not talk to the community. So that's really important. So I have my foundation here as well. I was lucky enough to get an invite. This is the site where you have to get an invite in order to sell, and it's very difficult. The invites, a lot of people are scamming by selling them for $500, $1,000, $2,000, because if you're able to get on here, you will get your art shown to so many more people. So I'm just going to scroll on here, not trying to shield myself, but I see some wonderful art on here all the time. And some of these people have been making art for 5, 10, 15 years, and they decided to go digital. And one thing I really want to learn is how to do 3D art because I believe that the 3D art is beautiful. And this is amazing. There are so many great projects. So, unlike OpenSea, the art on here is usually real art. It's not just someone trying to do a cash grab. It's very unique pieces that I always love. So these people deserve to be on the front page of Foundation. So once you do get an invite, you have to interact, as I said, with the community. So Twitter, posting under the post, sharing your stuff. Also, a thing that I do is I do a lot of giveaways. Let me just go to my page and see can I find something that I've done. That's my post for, yeah, here we go. So I'm giving away $25 and a PayPal gift card in 2 days. And I said, just follow my foundation and retweet. So I haven't gotten any retweets yet. So trying to interact with the community. And I said, here, gas is low, drop your NFT. So I'm going to retweet this guy and let's check him out. Pixel Punks. So everybody's trying to sell their items. I'm going to go to his page. So the first thing I check when I go to someone's page is how many items they have. I check how long they've been selling. He joined January 2021, but I don't think that they were selling then. So their products are really cheap. Well, not really. They're actually 300. But you have to factor in once you pay ETH gas fees on top of that 300 bucks, it's going to be like 400 or 450. So I sell some NFTs that are on the Polygon chain, and when the person buys, they don't pay any fees. Now, I also sell some on Ethereum. I want to just sell strictly on Polygon, but there are so many people that only buy on Ethereum, so I do have some on there as well. So for me, this one is on Polygon. If the person buys it for 18 bucks, they would click buy now, hit, confirm it, and everything would go through. And that's all they'll pay. So for the average person, I always say buying with Polygon is so much more easier. It doesn't charge you too much. But when you're buying with Ethereum, you get charged so much more. So as I said, advertising, you're going to advertise on Twitter. You're going to post under the links where people talk about sharing NFTs. Some people pay for advertisements from bigger accounts. I have paid for an advertisement from a big account that had maybe 150,000 followers, and they were really good. And then I had a bad experience with an account that had 100 or 300,000, and I paid this person $20, and they didn't give me the ad that I asked for right away. I was telling them, we agreed that you would do this. And then once they finally did it, after I told them I would report them, they didn't even do what we discussed. So you have to be careful when you're paying for an advertisement. There are some people who are legit and who will deliver what they said, but then there are people who scam. So you don't have to pay for a foundation invite. Hopefully, you can make friends within the NFT community and somebody will invite you. So this one is one that I have on foundation. So when you list on foundation, it's actually mine is actually on foundation, but you have to mint it. So when you mint on foundation, if you don't go to the second process of actually listing it on foundation, it will just show up on Opensea. So this one I paid $50 on foundation to mint it, but I didn't pay the additional 50 to list it on foundation. So it's only showing up on Opensea, which I think is actually okay because if you're paying $100 to get your item listed on foundation and then you're only selling it for, what I have it listed for 175, I'm not really making anything. So I feel that for the average person, selling on OpenSea is much better. As I said before in one of my videos, once you list that first project, you only pay the gas fees at one time. And then everything you list from there is completely free to list. So a lot of us don't have money when we're just starting off. So paying that amount of money one time and having that be it is very beneficial. So let me go over it again and then I'll wrap this video up. So we got Twitter advertising on there by listing your items under people's posts and also maybe paying for some advertisements. I cannot forget Google. If you can set up your website, you can advertise on there. And we have Bing. I set up a Wix store for my website, and I have a few ads running to send people over to my store. Well, not my store, but my OpenSea and my Twitter and just get the word out about my NFT. So, just like any business, you have to advertise. So, communicating with the community really helps out. And Instagram, posting your new projects on there. And when it comes to foundation, also realize that posting only a small amount of projects at one time. I see a lot of people only have two or three up that they haven't sold at one time. So you don't want to post 5, 10, 15, 20 on foundation because most people only have a few up at a time. So this person, let's see, Paul, he has a good bit up, but his are sold. So all these that he has up are sold. And he has this one is it has a bid on it. And then he has two that were minted, but I don't think that they're actually listed. So maybe he will list them after the other one sells. So yeah, most people on here on Foundation don't have many projects listed at one time. They really only have one or two listed. Let's check hers out or him. Not really sure. I think it's a female. Let's see. So this one last sold for zero point 0.3 ETH. All of those are sold, and then this one is for sale, and then this one has a bid on it. So, as I said, most people only have one or two projects up at a time until they sell them, and then they'll put something else up. So, that's really all, guys. Just use your resources, and of course, be unique and think outside the box when it comes to advertising. NFTs are so new. We are so early in the space. We are so early in crypto in general. So if you have the desire and you can get through setting up a MetaMask account, adding Ethereum, and taking photos of your art or making 3D art and being able to upload it to OpenSea, you are far ahead of so many people. In 2 3 years from now, when this takes off and is more mainstream, you'll have already been in this for years and you'll be ahead of everyone else. So I just want to encourage everyone. A lot of NFT artists, they start and then they get discouraged because this is so new and maybe they're not getting sales. I've seen people that have listed pieces for 5, 6, 7 months ago and they never got sales. And then all of a sudden, someone starts to buy their art, or maybe a celebrity or someone shouts their art out and their art takes off. So you never give up. If you believe in yourself and you believe that the product that you're giving to the world, the art that you are giving to people is a great thing, and you believe that you will be successful, then keep on doing it. It's not something that you just start and you give up overnight. It is a lot of hard work trying to sell yourself and advertise yourself, but at the end of it, it will be worth it if you really believe in your product. So this person is selling this for 6,000. That's the reserve price. If someone bids on this, then they will for sure sell it. And that's how it works on Foundation. As I said, on Opensea, you can just sell it at a buy it now price, but on Foundation, you must start your auctions at zero point 0.1 ETH, which is like $350. So that is different. But, anyways, guys, I appreciate you for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. And of course, follow my Twitter. I will leave the links below. I'll see you guys in the next one.